Right then, this is a quick walk around video for this extraordinary car. This is absolutely stunning. This is a 2-litre MX-5, it's the Venture edition. As you can see here, coupe Roadster with electric roof. So the hardtop there, finished in this beautiful dark, sort of damsony, purpley, black. I don't know, I'm hopeless with the colours. The car has covered just over 18,000 miles. It really is extraordinary. It's a beautiful car. I mean, they are absolutely stunning. They're completely timeless vehicles, and it is in lovely condition. I'm going to go around and pick up any obvious marks that there might be on the car, but the front of the car, lovely and clean. Lights and lenses are clear and intact. Bumper's very clean, as is the bonnet, which I can't see a stone chip of any note on there at all. Near side of the car, indentation free, can't see any car parking dinks on there at all. Near side front alloy, very good. You have the one bit of curbing there, which is you naturally can see on the near side, and especially on an 11-year-old car, because it might have done a low mileage, but there'll be the odd tiny little blemish. But it really is beautiful. Such a striking design, even in this day and age. I mean, as I said, they are pretty much ageless. Around the back, again, all very nice. A couple of parking sensors. You see, you get a little bit of paint lift just coming up on those. They're made up of a different material basically, but I'm nitpicking basically. Offside, driver's side, again, beautifully smooth in the panels. Side rear alloy, absolutely lovely. A few little chips just on the edge of the driver's door, which could be easily touched in. So show you those. They are, again, something you could take 2 seconds to do. If I had a touch and paint the same, I would do it, but I don't think I have. And offside front alloy, absolutely beautiful. What I'm going to do is I'll just pause the video, drop the roof down, and show you it with that. So just going to quickly walk around now, just so you get a view of the car with the roof down as well. I'm going to do the same attention to detail, but it is simply gorgeous, it really is. Driver's side, and it really is an exquisite car. Just quickly show you in the boot. Obviously it's been kept very, very nicely indeed. Coming inside the car, got this gorgeous optional leather interior. It's absolutely stunning, matches the exterior perfectly, and again is a simply lovely condition. Finally coming on the driver's side, again lovely and clean. Driver's seat itself, for a car of its age, shows hardly anywhere at all. So inside the car now, engine's running through this section as always, and what a beautiful interior. Obviously sat nav, you can see, working exactly as it should, but it's been kept quite amazingly well. And then across the dash binnacle, really crisp design there, 18,482 miles. And there are no warning lights on the dashboard at all. Finally, just to show you, owner's manual pack and lock and unlock key, all here and present with the car. Right then, this is a quick road test video for a remarkable car, have to be said. This is a Mazda MX-5 2-litre Venture. Registration number of the car, EK12NYY. Mileage at the start of the road test, just 18,475 miles. So it really is a remarkably low mileage vehicle. The reason, by the way, that we do all of our videos, and especially this road test section, is to ensure that if anyone's online looking at any of our cars, they get to see the very car advertised actually in operation. The reason we feel it's important is simple. It's like far too many people who've been to see cars which have looked absolutely fine in photographs, but only to get there and find out there's an obvious fault which we'd much rather know about before setting off. So hence that's why we do it. This actually forms part of the road test route we take our customers on, and the hope is then it will be representative of what you'd feel yourself should you be offered a test drive in the car. So coming to the car, it comes as no great surprise to know that it drives absolutely beautifully, but more of that later. But I'm going to go through all the things I always do, starting with the engine, which starts instantly and settles to a smooth, even idle. There are no warning lights on the dashboard at all. relating to the engine or any other part of the car. Temperature gauge, I've only just started the car, so it's actually quite cold at the moment. I should have said that. I try and do these videos where I can, where the engine is cold, because you can get different problems at different engine temperatures. Rarely, but you can. So where I can, I do that. Engine is absolute peach. It really is lovely. I think it suits this car perfectly. It's not to say that the 1.8 isn't a good engine. Of course it is. It's a fantastic engine. But this one just has a bit more instant grunt to it. So when you put your foot down, it's picking up and going straight away. And for those who want to access the capabilities of the chassis, I find that throttle response very handy if you're sort of driving with enthusiasm. But it's a lovely unit. It's the right side of, in terms of its refinement. Too loud, it'd be great for a test drive, but after a while you get fed up with it. But when you put your foot down and go, it's there. It's got a guttural sort of sound to it. It's keen, just lovely, absolutely lovely. Engine then feeds through into the clutch and gearbox. Clutch on the car, smooth, positive, bike point's exactly where it's meant to be, as you'd expect given such a low mileage of the car. Then you come to one of the best manual gearboxes you will ever use. It is sensational. 6-speed, of course. The gear changes are so short in throw. It's really precise. It has a how can I describe it? It's almost a satisfying notchiness to it, because when you pick up the revs and go, it's incredibly quick. Lower revs, it's got that kind of firm mechanical feel that requires you to put some effort in. And I love that, absolutely love that. I mean, it really is sensational, I have to say. And goes without saying, it just feels like new to use. There's just no wear in it at all. Then we come on to what is, without doubt, star of the show, the chassis and the steering. Steering, as soon as you get in, it's beautifully weighted. It really is. It feels, you're completely connected to the car. Because it's rear-wheel drive, there's no drive shafts to sort of tug away at the steering, even sort of in minute detail where you just don't, you don't think you can feel it, but it is there. In this, you turn in, it's just beautiful. It follows pinpoint accurate on the road, but the chassis just flows with it as one. I mean, I've driven these on the racetrack, and it is a hell of a car. It really is. And so the steering and the chassis, because it just gives you that information, but everyone knows that, so I'm consciously aware that I'm preaching to the converted, but it's hard not to contain my enthusiasm for it. Steering, by the way, tracks dead straight. There's no vibrations at this speed or any speed up to the legal limit. And the suspension as well, by the way, no nasty clonks, rattles, knocking noises coming from the suspension at all, so all in very, very fine order. Brakes is again really good. There's no pulsing or vibrations coming back through the brake pedals, all in fine fettle there. It's worth pointing out that the car will be going off for a independent MOT, so these things are going to be checked prior to sale anyway, but I can't imagine it do anything other than sail through. It just feels so tight, it's ridiculous. Finally coming inside the car, it's literally just come to us, so it's not been cleaned. Not that it really needs it, because it's in lovely condition. There's a gorgeous interior in here. Driving position's brilliant. You're not compromised getting in and out. It's not as low as you think it's going to be. I got in a Lotus the other day and nearly snapped my back in half. But when you're in there, it's because you got the hardtop on this version. It's a lot quieter than the canvas roof version, and obviously more secure as well in that sense. But the interior is in just beautiful condition in here, but just such a lovely place to sit and drive. Everything's working exactly as it should. Obviously you've got your sat nav there, heated seats again, all function perfectly. You've got minimalist driving binnacle in front of me, which looks absolutely fantastic. It's just very kind of retro, kind of 60s if you like, and all the better for it. By the way, temperature gauge now running it just over a third, which is exactly where it's meant to be on one of these cars. as I said at the point at the start of the video, the point of it is literally just to show the car operating. But what a superb car this is. Really, really is. And what a lovely example as well. I cannot fault it in any way. It just drives simply sensationally, as you'd expect. But if you've got any questions, as always, don't hesitate to give us a call.